This video is about how to locate alien implants within your body. I'm going to tell you where I have found them in mine. Number one, there's definitely something, I think that there's something over here. Number two, over here behind the ear. You're going to find there, if you have skull, there's no implant there. It's got to be right under the skull. Right behind here. You see like how I've got this bump where it's right here. Got this raised portion. This is where an implant could be. And I happen to have a bump behind where I'm pointing on my neck, which is directly in line with my nose here, and it's right under the skull. So if you watch my other videos, you're going to see sometimes I wake up and there's a little red circle and I'm bleeding, and the blood has dripped out and it's dried. There's one where it looks like a snake bite on my leg. I've seen it on my toes. That is a sign that you have an implant. When I put this on, voices went away. So after 3 days of silence, I started to get a buzzing feeling right over here. It would just buzz like every 3 seconds. Like, what the fuck is that? Why is my finger buzzing right here? So what I did was I took some aluminum tape and I cut a strip, wrapped it around my finger, and this is an example of what it looked like. I use aluminum foil and then I put duct tape to make it durable. And then I put it over here and all the pain in my arm went away immediately. I said, that's weird. I said, maybe I have one over here because sometimes I feel pain in this arm. Used to be in this arm all the time. Now it's always in this arm. So then I made one for the other side. Pain goes away. This is ultimately what I came up with. It's a lot more elaborate. Got a couple layers. This is aluminum foil in here, this extension. And it fits on the finger like this. I can still operate the mouse. And it can cover the one on the thumb also. Because, like I said, they're nasty beings, what they're doing. If you fight the pain, they put another implant over here, and then you got to cover over there. It took me, maybe a couple days, maybe a week to figure it out. So now I cover both. I keep both of them covered, and then the pain goes away. Feel pain, pain stops. This is also because I'm feeling a little bit of pain over here. If I remove this, I'll feel pain. And it vibrates. Like it's vibrating very, very little. Okay, so I know there's an implant here and one here, and I know that one was put on my thumb because I started feeling pain even with this on, and then when I added this, went away. I know that same location on the toes also have it. This was originally for my toe, and this one also for my toe. Happens, this, you see it's too big for the thumb? So when I would feel pain in my legs, I would put these on my toes, but they stop attacking my legs, so I don't need them anymore. I believe that there might be an implant right here and right here. And the reason why is I can block all the pain except for the area from here to here. With the rest of my body, I just put some aluminum foil covering the implant, pain goes away. But for this part of the body, I can't figure out where it is. I've tried covering over here, it hasn't helped. The reason why I suspect it's over here is sometimes I'm just minding my own business and I feel like a tickling sensation right over here. And it's always in the same spot. And before, you would just brush it off and say, oh yeah, there's this cool tickling feeling on my neck. Now I know what it is. They're probing for something over here. There's something over here in this area. I should probably mark it with a pen or something, obviously with a pen. I'm going to tell you that it was a really rough, I would never take this stuff down. It's a really rough experience, but it's way better now than it was for the past 17 years. The day that I discovered covering up all this stuff, my life improved. I mean, they shut up now. They rarely bother me. I feel a weird feeling in my hand. I'm constantly moving these around because I don't have enough of them yet. I have to build more because now, before I only needed one, now I need one for each hand. I don't think this is a new one. I think I have another one somewhere. I'm going to have to build more. You know, it takes a little bit of time and practice. This one is built really well, and to make sure it fits on all your fingers. So that's how you locate implants. If you wake up and you see like a red dot, blood, there's a chance that that's the location of an implant, especially if it's in your hand or your feet. I happen to have one on my leg, like this area of the leg, okay? And what I did was I made something like this to cover it. This goes over the arm. It's a tighter fit now. I made it a little bit tighter. But when I put this on, I feel it vibrating a little bit. And if it's vibrating, that means that it's hitting me over here. That means that they're firing a beam. And they're constantly changing the frequency. Apparently, the frequency as it changes hurts different part of your body. The other thing that would happen is I would have a rash, and then maybe 10 minutes later the rash would be over here, and 10 minutes later it would be over here. That's another sign. If you feel a little pain and you see a redness, I would wake up red over here every morning. That's another sign. Or like I said, the pimples, even if it just looks like this, like over here, you see I've got all these. I don't know if you can see them. There's one right here. I feel pain in this area often. I don't know about the rest of them. I don't know. On my foot, I have a big one right in the center next to my ankle. That's another place where I feel a lot of pain. So that's the way I located a lot of these. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please post below.